Okay, so this video titled Entitled Woman Turns a Dentist Appointment into Felony Charges. And we're going to review the footage. It's a nice break from the entire H3 stuff. Um, all right. I have been thinking of reacting to this for quite some time because the comments are kind of like there are two types of comments. Either people are just agreeing that she's really entitled and annoying, and some people are saying like it's kind of messed up how they're dealing with her. Let's go. So let me give you some background info. She's there. She went to the dentist and she's asking. Oh, why is it not showing? Wait. Oh, I clicked accidentally. She's there because she went to the dentist and she wants a receipt of what has been done. And they're telling her, like, we can't give you that right now. We can send it over or whatever. It will take some time. And she's like, no, I'm not leaving until you give it to me. And they end up calling the police. Before we start playing the video, I will agree that she's not handling this in the best way possible. Right? But the way the police deals with her is also kind of messed up. And I'm going to explain this as we watch.
Man, you're gonna get pulled in if you
Well, that's how it ends, right?
On January 2nd, 2024, officers were dispatched to a dentist office in regards to a disruptive patient.
Hi, thank you so much for
Hi,
coming.
yeah, of course.
She's over here.
Okay.
Like, calling the police is really a last resort.
Do what they need to freaking do.
But okay.
I like.
Alright, what's going on?
At this moment, if you're a police officer, you're there. They've called the police on you, on her. You arrive at the scene, right? She does not seem aggressive. She seems relaxed. Maybe she's not relaxed, but like she seems kind of chill. She doesn't seem extremely agitated, not screaming, yelling. Let's see.
Oh, so they called the cops. They have the cops here now.
Alright, what's going on?
There is nothing here. All
She's clearly
I
annoyed.
asked was just for my documentation about what happened here and what went on, and they refused to give me my paperwork, and that's all I asked. That's it. I don't understand why it's a problem or an issue for me to get my documentation of what happened today.
Did I refuse to give it?
So two cops, body cam cop one, that's the second cop right there. I want my documentation of what has been done. That's it. Okay. She seems annoyed. She wasn't aware that they called the cops. So we don't know if they warned her that the cops would be called.
Yes, you refused to give it to me, and you told me no.
I said
no.
I said she just left
So the dentist is saying, did I refuse to tell it to? Okay.
the chair. I was unable to.
They're contradicting each other. So as a cop, you're stepping in here. You have two people contradicting each other. You can't just automatically assume that one person is right. You don't know.
Have documentation
I didn't just-
until I
wait, let me
compile it.
finish. Okay.
Until I compile it.
I get the interruption here. Let her finish. Fine.
I asked her if she would like to come back for it.
Okay.
Then she can come back for it.
Okay, do you understand her?
No. Ma'am, please, because I was sitting.
I'm not
back-
gonna argue with you.
I'm not
please.
trying to argue with you, ma'am.
Yeah, and this is where it just goes sideways, right? So,
Just how
She
you
said
let-
you think you can have the documentation, just not right now.
just how you allowed her to talk. I'm asking for the same respect.
Alright, let's call
when someone talks like that and saying like, "Hey, you allowed," the proper response here is fine. Go ahead. Do you have anything else to add, Miss? No. All right. Now it's your turn. Go ahead.
and talk.
I'm asking for the same respect. Why is that an issue? That I'm asking for the same respect that you just gave to the talk. I'm asking for the same respect.
Alright, let's go outside and talk.
Let's go outside to talk. Yeah, you probably should just go outside and talk. Fine. It's the police. It's a power move. It's best to just say, okay, we can go outside and talk, and I can explain it there.
I'm asking for the same respect. Why is that an issue? That I'm asking for the same respect that you just gave to this woman, but you're not.
Kind of understandable because you're hearing her out here. You just arrived. They have two different stories. Why not hear them both out when they're still in the same room? See if you can mediate in any way.
Giving it to me.
Okay, what's going on?
The problem is,
So now the cop, and this is a sign of this cop. It's not a great cop, I will admit, in my opinion. And this is kind of a sign of where it, like how she is dealing with it. Because first she wanted her outside, and she's like, "Can I just talk?" And now she's okay. You can talk. So that was an option. Then why did you just immediately say, "Let's go outside"?
I was sitting down, okay, waiting to get the documentation before I got the documentation, which was asking for the things that were done here today. They told me, "Oh, you don't have to pay. You can just leave. It doesn't matter." They told me I didn't have to pay. I could just leave.
You don't have to pay. You can just leave.
When I told them I had the money to pay for today, and what happened today, and
So what's the issue?
the issue is that all I want is documents that happened today, so that way I can
Okay.
take it and I can get the work
Okay.
done that I needed done.
You heard.
So they did a checkup, and some work needed to be done. I guess it sounds like she didn't have the work done. She kind of got upset. That's what it sounds like. I do think that even now you should be capable of just getting the full story from them. Have her sit down. Maybe she will be more calm if she sits down. But she wants a documentation so she can go to a different dentist and ask them to do the work. That is what it sounds like.
Heard what she said, right? You can get it later.
But why is it an issue for me to get it?
Okay. All right. Can you hang up the phone?
I get the phone is annoying the cop. I get that.
He's not part of this right now.
Okay, so I can come back later and pick them up?
I told her I would mail them to her address because
They
it's
don't have
the,
an address on
and I asked her to write it
All
down.
right.
and
Hang up
she
the phone.
would.
This person's not a part of it. Okay.
So the solution right now is just have her write down her email address and they will send it over. That's basically the solution, and it can be solved.
All right. So you're gonna have to leave the property now. And if you come back here and cause more issues, we're gonna have a
So the cop is already leaning towards the dentist, right? Fine.
bigger issue. Okay. They do not have the documents
I will admit it's probably best to just leave at this
ready
point.
for you right now, and that's the end of it.
Because they don't have an address or a place to send it to.
She
That's
does
why.
need to write.
Yeah, she's
Did
leaving.
you give her one?
Why? They already told me. I have to leave. I have to leave the premises right
You
now.
want, if you want them sent to you, then give them the address. It's very simple.
This dude seems more reasonable than the female officer. Yeah, sounds like a parent. He's probably a dad. He's just saying, just give them the email address and then, yeah, they can send it over.
What address did they go before?
She's upset.
House.
You know,
They just told me to leave the premises.
So the dentist is trying to go and get the email address.
Why would I have to have it mailed?
It doesn't sound like that it was needed to get the cops. But I guess they called because she wouldn't leave.
Well, it's gonna take me a minute to do it, and the way she was acting, I couldn't have her. If you guys
Shouldn't take that long to just write up what was done and just give it to her, make her leave.
are sitting here with her, I'll do it.
But I don't care. It's up to you guys.
That's fine.
Don't do that.
I'll stay here while you're here.
I'm just when I can come back to pick up my documentation, I will come back and
she's
pick
gonna print it up right now.
Okay. All right. Just come outside.
No, I don't know.
All right, I'm going to go back to 100 here. I don't think we need to increase the speed for this one.
We're gonna wait outside and she's gonna print it up while we're here.
I thought she just said that they can't.
Just wait
All
outside.
right. Well,
outside. Go wait the outside and she'll print it for you.
Yes, Daddy.
I know that a lot of people got triggered with her saying, yes, daddy, like spoiled little child, and I totally get that. Yeah.
Wait when they're done.
I don't care. We'll have-
This is the thing, like with a lot of people, when they watch this footage, they just see things that annoy them. This on its own is not a reason to act messed up towards someone, right? Yeah. Let's keep watching. So she leaves, which is kind of stupid. If she would have left her email address, which he will point out again, they could have shared the documentation with her via email, which is probably the easiest thing to do.
You gonna wait for the documents or not? Hello?
Oh my god.
The cop is laughing. So I think for him it's like, yeah, this is just stupid. But it's not like, oh, I want to arrest her and throw her in the car.
Okay.
So she's
You
back.
came back.
I'm just waiting for
Okay.
the paper that they said that they were just about to bring out.
Yeah, and then you left, so we thought you left.
No, I left to go for a walk so I can calm down. I didn't leave,
Okay.
but
It goes wrong.
you told me
Very
to come
soon.
back in here when everything was done. So that's what I was doing.
I just told you to wait outside. Then you.
That's what I was doing outside. I was
Okay.
waiting
All
outside.
right. Can
for a
you
walk.
just sit down and we'll get.
So pay attention, because she will tell her to sit down, stand there, go outside, sit here, go stand there, stand on her hands. Like, she's giving her like a lot of different orders. She's like commanding her to do stuff, like sit here, stand there, which is kind of annoying. It will annoy people. There's no need to be like that. Make a decision where you want her to stand and just tell her to do that, but don't constantly change
Get
it.
your documents here in a minute.
I'll go for another walk again and wait.
Okay, no, don't go for a walk. Just stay here. I don't need you walking around everywhere. I need to find.
So I guess how she's looking at it is like, if I go for a walk and I come back and it's ready, I will pick it up and I will just leave. That's her position, right? Like, there, it's not ready. I came back. I'll go for another walk, and when I come back, hopefully it's ready so I can pick it up and leave. Which I get. It's probably easier to give your email address so they can just send it over. But now the cop is saying you're not allowed to leave. I want you now to. I want you to stay now.
Find where you're at so we can just give you the documents. I'm sure it'll be just another.
So now she has to wait until the documents are ready.
Come back when the documents are done, and I can go for a walk until then. I don't understand.
So if you, so the reason why the cop doesn't want her to go away is because the cop doesn't want to stay. She's afraid that when she comes back that it will escalate. But is there a need for escalation when she's just provided the documents, when she comes back to pick up the documents? Not really. So from her perspective, she doesn't see what's the problem. Like, I'll just come back and pick it up. And now the cop is like, yeah, I don't want you to leave. You need to wait until they give it to you. Because the cop wants to be there. And this is, all the cop has to do here is explain, like, hey, I need to go to other places. I want to make sure that I'm here when the document is handed over to you. I have to stay here longer if you go for a walk and it's here and then I'm waiting for you. I don't want to wait for you, so please just wait.
Understand why it's a problem for me to just step outside and go for a walk and
Okay,
wait.
can
It's going to escalate now. Watch this.
you just step outside and just wait there?
So now she has to wait outside, okay?
Because once they get the documents, we can just hand it to you. I can't be.
Here, I think she should have just complied and said, okay, I'll wait. I'll just stand outside.
Here all day while you're going on
You
a
don't
walk.
have to be here all day. I can come back and
And this is exactly what I said. The cop here needs to explain, I don't want this to escalate, so I have to be here when you get the documents because we were called. You could also say, there's really not a big problem here. Like, just give her your email address, come on, and just move on. Who wants things to be printed out? If it's an email, like, you want to go to another dentist, you can email them the file, right? Come on, they have a printer. If they want to print, they probably don't even need to print.
in a few minutes when the paperwork is done.
That is where the disconnect is. The cop wants to be there during the handover and she doesn't understand because she is calm now.
I don't understand why that's a problem.
Based on the tone of her voice, she is calm at this moment.
Okay.
The cop is done with it. Just explain that you want to be there. Like,
Can you just stay here for 1 minute and then we'll get you your documents, okay?
I don't understand why.
You're making a bigger
I'm
issue than it
not
needs to be.
trying to make an issue. I'm not trying to make a problem. I'm just, why can't I go for a walk until this is done? Why do I have to?
How much longer till the documents are ready? Okay.
So can I go for a walk until it's done?
No, stay here or we're going to be trespassing you from here.
stay here or we're going to be trespassing you from here. You're probably going to trespass her for that location anyway, right?
Okay?
Why
Just
can't
stay
I get
here.
my paper?
Just stay here. They're getting the
You're commanding now a citizen to stay there. You are telling someone that is not under arrest, not detained, anything. You're telling that person to stay here. She's not detained. So it's kind of weird to tell her what to do, where to stand. Like, and even if you trespass her, she can call them and give her email address. Like
paper.
right now, what she should do, the cop should say, "Hey, do you have an email? Yes. Can you please give your email address?" That's it. That should be the focus, because then the handover can be done digitally and you can leave. That's it.
I'm not going to babysit.
You don't have to babysit. I said I would come back in a little bit.
The cop is too incompetent in this case to explain to her, like, I just don't want this to escalate, so I'm forcing myself to stay until you get the document.
When this
Okay.
is done, I can give you a call first, and then when they're done, I can call you, and we can come here together.
That is obviously kind of ridiculous. Like, I can give you a call to accompany me to come here to pick up the document. That is kind of stupid. Not saying everything that the girl says is smart, and I do think that this was, like, as soon as the cop said just stand outside, you probably should have just listened. So she was being difficult. She is not the easiest person to deal with. I totally get that.
If you want.
But it's really about the escalation and whether that was needed or not.
Just stay here for a minute.
I don't want to do that. I just want to leave so that way I can go and finish what I had to do today.
You can't really finish something else that you had to do. Like, if you walk away, you wanted the document, provide the email address, and then it will be fine. I would have been such a better
They're
cop,
working on it.
like dealing with these type of
And
situations.
they're taking a long time, so I can't go for a walk because I have to
She's getting annoyed again, yeah.
Oh,
fill out an application and an interview right now.
Okay. You left. Okay,
Yes.
we saw you leave. I hung out here for another 5 minutes. You clearly weren't coming back. I told them you left.
I never said I wasn't coming back. I never said I
How
wasn't.
am I supposed to know? I can't read your mind.
You can't read my mind. Okay, you don't know.
If you don't know if she's coming back, then it's kind of weird to stay. If you think she left and you came back to say, hey, she left, leave. Leave and tell them when she comes back, just ask her for her email address and send it over digitally. Or get it ready and just give the document. This is kind of wasting everyone's time. I don't think, based on like her attitude, even though you could say it's childish and entitled, I do not think that this validated a police call. And it's just because she said, I'm not leaving until you give my documents. They should have said, fine, just sit there. To me, it sounds like they were being difficult. Why am I saying that? Because if you've done a procedure or whatever, it's kind of weird to not write it up, right? You need to put this into the system immediately. You do not go and work on patient number 2 and forget what you did for patient number 1. And then you could say, well, you could write it down on a scribble note or whatever. No. The procedure should be, I need to quickly summarize what I did, because you might forget some details or whatever the longer you wait. Because if you are scribbling it down, then it's like, well, I can do one more patient. Maybe I'll do all the patients and then I'll do a write-up. Like, no, you ideally want to do the write-up immediately, because you want to give them the invoice as well, in case they have to send it to their insurance company. When I go with my dog to the vet, I get the receipt immediately in my mailbox. Like, they write it up and I get it like immediately. So your procedure is kind of weird.
What I'm going to do or what I have to do. I had an appointment to go at another place that's near here that I missed an appointment.
Okay, that's not my fault.
And that, okay, that's fine. So I went to go and take care of what I had to take care of. And I
Okay.
came back. So that way I can get the
You can
paperwork.
let us know what you're doing, just so we know. Hey, you're coming back, because I was about to leave,
You should have left.
and they were gonna have to call me back
There's no problem.
out here again, and we're gonna have another
It's not that big of a deal.
issue.
So then if you want to sit here and wait while I go and do what I have to do, fine.
No, we're not doing this. We're not playing. I'm not playing games with
I'm
you.
not trying to play games. I have an appointment somewhere else that I have to be at.
Okay, then do you want to come back later today for the documents?
I can come back whenever I need to come back for the paperwork and whenever the paperwork is done. That's not a problem. I don't mind coming back when the
Okay,
paperwork is
you
done.
had an issue with it earlier today.
No, I did not.
You did. That's why I was called here, because you
I
had an
never
issue with
had
it.
an issue with
I'm not
that.
playing games with you.
I never had an issue coming back to pick up my paperwork, but they told me that I wasn't going to be able to get it for a while.
Okay, just hang on 1 second. Let me see how much longer it's gonna be.
I have another appointment I had to get to. And
Okay, you're gonna have to wait.
What do you mean they? It's not they. It's a. Why can't I just come back after I finish what I had to finish?
Important to note that she didn't call the police, right? The dentist called, or the receptionist or whatever called the police. It really doesn't look like something that needs a police.
And then I can finish my and then I can come and pick up the documentation, and I can call you.
Just wait.
So you're okay. You're being called as a police. You go there. She wants her documentation. Now she's come to the conclusion that, well, okay, fine. It will take them quite some time to get the documentation ready. I have some other stuff to do. You know what? I will leave. I will do the other stuff. I will come back to get the documentation, which is what the dentist agreed to as well, right? The dentist office. They agreed, hey, we will give you the documentation. We need just some time. So there is an agreement. It will take some time. We will give you the documentation. What is the problem with her coming and pick it up? Why don't you just ask the dentist office, like, hey, you guys comfortable with her coming back later and picking it up? Could you maybe leave your email address? Could you maybe leave your phone number so they can give her a call when it's ready to be picked up? Is there a reason to think that it's going to turn into some violent attack when she comes and picks up the document? No, she was not violent. She was not aggressive. She was annoyed. People get annoyed with companies sometimes. It happens.
Is it ready?
2 more minutes. He's finishing his note real quick. That's how I said it would be better if she came back.
Right. Or
And I prefer her
now
to come back.
Just finish the note. So this is 6:59. So let me see, 6:59. So almost 1 p.m. 12:36. So that's 25 minutes. 25 minutes and you couldn't do the write-up. You know that she wants the documentation, 25 minutes, and it was not possible to write a short document on what you guys did. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Should have been enough.
Okay. Then she can
Should've-
come back
should've
for
been
it.
enough.
Okay, do you understand her? Right. Or
And I prefer her
now.
to come back ever.
Okay, so she gonna be trespassed.
Yes.
Okay.
And then,
So you.
So let's go
is it
back.
ready?
2 more minutes. He's finishing his note.
2 more minutes. So they need around a half an hour to write up what they did. They're taking way too long with this. It shouldn't take this long. That's ridiculous. It's just a list of bullets. That's it. Maybe you took a picture. Include the picture. Okay, fine. You need 2 more minutes. But now the dentist is saying, I don't want her to come here again, so I need her to wait 2 minutes so I can give it to her. Yeah.
That's how I said it would be better if she came back.
Right. Or
And I prefer her
now.
to come back ever.
If she goes away, she can't come back ever. So now the dentist is saying she's not even allowed to come back to pick up the document, which sounds unreasonable to me. Because if you have, that's all she wants. She just wants the documents. So why would you say she's not allowed to come back ever? What did she do? Like during the beginning, we did not hear her say like she was aggressive or anything like that, right? You can trespass her, but it's being kind of ridiculous. I'm going to be very honest. I would not go to this dentist based on this video. Even though most people, 3.7 million views, most people will think that the girl is just being annoying. But the dentist is being very difficult as well, and it seems deliberate to me.
Okay, so
That's just my
Can we
opinion. Don't
trespass?
hate me.
Yes.
Okay,
And then,
so you hear this. Okay, if you leave the property and come back, you'll be arrested. If you leave right now, you cannot come back.
I
Okay.
just want my paperwork.
Okay. Wait 2 minutes,
Email address.
and you'll have your paperwork. Okay. Do you understand? If you return to this property, you will be arrested.
I don't mind that. I don't care about
Okay,
that.
so
That's
you
fine. I just want my documentation so I can take it to my new doctor. So
Okay.
that they can do what they need to do. Since they don't want me here.
Moody. Okay. So, like I said, you're just gonna have to wait here because if you leave and come back, you're getting arrested.
I can get my paperwork and documentation even if I even come back?
I'm telling
Yeah, they're saying they're trespassing you, so you can't come back. So you have to do it via phone or get a lawyer. Yeah, that's basically it.
you.
You're not able to come back anymore. So
No.
you would like maybe have to wait.
I have to wait.
You
for
have
2
to be
minutes for
here
what?
and
Let me write down my information or what?
We solved the issue, ladies and gentlemen. Let me write down my information so you can send it over to me. We solved the issue within half an hour. That's it. Officer, we did our job. We're coming back. Do you have another case where I can spend my time? Because this one was ridiculous. I was not really needed. All she had to do was write her email address. Okay. Well, that was it, guys. Oh, wait. There is still 12 minutes of video left. Interesting.
Whatever.
Hey, ma'am, sit down.
I'm not a
Let's go
dog.
back.
Able to come back anymore. So you're
No.
You would like it, you have to wait.
I have to wait.
You
a
have
few
to be
minutes for
here
work.
and
Let me
So you're telling her she's not supposed to leave because if she leaves, she can't come back. And now she's saying, hey, I need to leave. So I will write down my email address.
write down my information or whatever.
hey, ma'am,
The fact that she's reaching over the thing, I get that the cop is getting a bit annoyed about that. But still, the solution is just leave your email address. You don't have to come back.
sit down.
I'm not a dog. I'm not sitting down like a
Sit down is a bit aggressive. You're being a bit aggressive. She's already annoyed. You can tell her, hey, I don't want you to reach over the counter like that. That's all. You could have just said that. That was dumb. Dumb move to reach over the counter. Just tell her, hey, move back a bit. And then, do you guys have a pen? Okay.
I'm a dog.
She's saying you need to sit down. She's not detained. She's not arrested. So to tell her to go and sit down, just tell her to move away from the desk and give her the paper and a pen. That's it.
Stay right there. You're not moving
Now she doesn't have to sit down. Now she has to stay right there.
anywhere. You're waiting for
She's not allowed to
your
move.
documents unless you want to leave. Then you're going to be
So she's now moving.
trespass and you'll be arrested if you return.
She's going to the door because she wants to leave. Officer is being a bit aggressive here.
I want my
Again, while saying all of this, my channel is called The Deepest Deep Dive, so I'm doing deep dives. I'm like really spending time on this case. I get that she's annoying. I get that she sounds entitled. But it's not really an escalation yet.
Come sit down. You're not blocking the
I'm not
doorway.
a dog.
Come sit down, you're not blocking the door. I get the concept of not wanting her to just keep the door open constantly, but come sit down, you're not blocking, she's not really blocking the door. She just opened the door for someone else that could easily step inside. The cop is getting annoyed, but now is like commanding her to go, stand there, sit here.
He's
I'm not a
working
dog.
on 94.
And now she's calling for backup, so she gave up. She's like, I can't, we need to escalate this. All she wants is her documents, and it's just a couple of minutes.
For what?
We need back up here in case I have to go hands on with you. Come
We need backup in case I have to go hands-on with you. There's no need to go hands-on with her at all. There's no need to escalate this. She gets annoyed because you're telling her to sit here, stand there. She doesn't like it that you're commanding her, which I get.
Come sit down right now.
For what?
You're forcing her to sit down.
Come sit down.
Hands on with me for
Hands-on with me for what? Sit down.
what? All I asked was for my papers. I don't understand why this is an issue.
Still no need to escalate this. There's no need to escalate this.
Excuse me.
He's working 10 right now.
I'm not refusing anything. I didn't know. I'm asking for my documents.
She's probably filming now.
Get out of the door. You're not going to be blocking the doorway for all these other
I'm not
customers.
blocking the doorway for anything. The door's open.
I will admit she probably should just comply because the cop is a bit unhinged. If you notice that the cop is like this, you want them to calm down for your own sake.
Open. Anyone can come in here. I'm not blocking anyone.
Ma'am,
This really shows that the cop cannot deal with her frustration.
I do not want to go hands on with you. Can you come sit down?
So you're basically threatening her here. I don't want to come. Who cares if she sits down? Just say, don't stand there with the door open. They have air conditioning running.
Right now.
I'm not a dog.
Who called you a dog?
You're commanding her like a dog.
You're telling me to sit down like I'm a dog.
Yes,
I'm not
get
a
out of the
dog.
door. Okay, fine. Come stand by this wall. Get out.
Now she has to stand by the wall. Okay. Just don't stand there and keep the door closed.
Out of this doorway right now.
Why? Because I'm asking for my papers?
Yes.
This cop clearly doesn't know how to de-escalate. Like, there is no de-escalation skills at all.
Come stand over here.
I don't understand
Come stand over here.
why
Okay,
it's a
all right.
problem. For what?
Okay, go stand over there right now.
Yeah. Cop is
I'm
losing
not a
it.
dog.
You're not going to be blocking the doorway.
I'm keeping the door open. Anyone can come in here at any time.
Okay, my
if they
partner's
need
going to come in there. All right, do you have your ID on you?
No, I do not.
So now the harassment starts. Do you have your ID on you? Because she wants to trespass her.
All right. Get off the phone.
No, I'm
She's allowed to talk. She's allowed to call. She's not detained. You didn't tell her she's detained. She's not arrested.
calling my mom.
Get off the phone.
It's like a parent. It's like an upset parent. Like, let go of the Switch. Put the Switch down. Put the Nintendo Switch down. Don't make me hide your Nintendo Switch.
You can't tell me I can't call my mom.
That is true. That is true. She's not detained or arrested.
Come sit over here.
And this is where it escalates. So a senior cop or her boss or whatever comes, and at that point, I think she should realize when another cop comes and you're going to be difficult in front of the other cop, like if you're going to be a bit strategic here, you don't want to be too difficult. You want to show the other cop that you're not being difficult. And you will just listen to the other cop to make her seem unreasonable. But she's not doing that. Regardless, just look at how fast this escalates. And then let's look at what they do.
All right, she's trespassed. They're getting her documents right now.
I'm waiting.
She's trespassed. So let's think about the information that the other cop gets. She's trespassed. They're getting her
She
documentation
was be arguing there
now.
with me. I told
What is he holding? Is he holding his gun?
her to sit down. She
What is he holding?
wants to call her mom
Is he holding his gun? No.
on the stand in the
don't know.
doorway.
I'm not sure what he's holding. I don't know if he's right-handed or not. Is it the taser? It looks like a taser because it's yellow. So is he already grabbing his taser? Not a lot of information. So maybe he has some information. She just asked for backup. Honestly, if I would step in here and I didn't see everything up to this point, it's not clear to me that she's being violent or aggressive in any way. She seems annoyed, but okay, let's see.
They won't refuse
Go wait
to
outside.
do it.
Go wait outside. So that is one command, and refusing that command here is just enough, and that's it. Let's go.
They refuse to
All
give
right,
me my
let's go outside.
No, I'm not.
So here you can see now, because her male colleague is there, she's more comfortable manhandling her, or women handling her. So watch this escalate, guys.
Not
go
doing
outside.
anything. They told me to wait 2 minutes.
I'm not gonna pause this anymore, probably. Not that much. I want you to just... I'm gonna take you on a ride.
Hey,
For my paperwork. I'm waiting for my paperwork. I'm opening the doors open, wide open.
Go outside
Yes,
and
I
go
know.
to jail.
Issue.
You should have just stepped outside. You know that they're going to escalate.
That's
Why am
We're
I
done.
getting dressed?
We're done.
What? Why am I
Now
getting
get up and go outside.
Okay, I'll get
Get up
out.
and go
I
outside.
just wanted my paperwork. Why is that a problem?
Get up and go outside because you're not listening. Get
I'm
up and
not
go
listening
outside.
for what I
This is
just-
a business.
Okay, and that's fine. Mom.
Get up and get outside now.
okay, if you do not get up right now, you're going to jail.
That's it.
Just
All
go
right, you're
out.
done.
No, I'm going
No.
outside. I'm going outside.
No,
I'm outside.
I'm not playing games
I'm
with you.
outside. I'm not playing any games. I'm not playing any games.
Yeah, it is stupid. When they warn her multiple times, I will admit, it is stupid. They warn her multiple times.
I'm outside. I'm outside. Mom! Mom, get off of me. What am I? I'm not resisting. Ow, I'm not resisting. No, I'm not. I'm not
Turn around.
resisting. I'm not resisting.
Turn around.
Ow, you're hurting me.
Turn around.
I'm trying to stop. Get off of me. You're hurting me.
This was all fixed if you told her, hey, write down your email address. I need to go. I don't want to stay here. I don't want you to come back here. They're trespassing you. So I need your ID. That's their right. And if it could have ended up like this, if she kept on refusing to give her ID, because I do believe she's supposed to give her ID when they trespass her. Not 100% sure, but I do believe so, because they need her name. But yeah.
You're hurting me. You're Get out of me! Get out of your stuff! No, you're resisting me! Please stop! Mom! I'm stuck! I'm not resisting!
If you've gone beyond the threshold,
Stop! You're hurting me!
this is what happens. The female cop doesn't have to do anything, the guys will do it.
Turn around.
Putting their knees on her.
Ow! Please help!
This is probably hurting her, but okay, let's see.
Yep, I'm coming.
So the backpack, they're going to destroy the backpack because you cannot replace the straps on the backpack, right? They're sewed in. So they're going to destroy her backpack because they don't think there's another way of her letting go of her backpack. So they cut it open.
Right now.
Take her phone, drop it on the ground.
I just wanted my documentation! Why are you doing that?
I got
Cuffing her with her backpack still on makes it kind of difficult to take the backpack off, so they have to destroy it.
Oh!
Trying to get up.
Hey, stop!
Turn
Resist!
your
She is resisting, yeah.
around.
You're gonna get hurt if you don't comply. And that's by your own accord. Hey, release your hands!
Why are you making me hurt you?
You want to get tased?
Let go
Bring
of
your
your
hands
hands!
back now.
Hey!
There was no need to escalate this to this degree.
Then you should have listened.
Stop resisting!
I was listening!
You are not listening.
Stop. Stop.
So what they're going to do, that's a body cam, I think.
Hey! Alright, now stand up.
Yeah, now let's destroy her backpack. Can you not just open it? No? So cut it, right?
I just wanted my paper.
We have one custody.
Why?
I remember them cutting the backpack.
Why? No.
Knock it off.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, you are.
Here.
Freaking this four of us.
Come on, sit
I'm
up!
not fighting anybody. I'm not fighting anyone. Ow, stop.
Stand up.
You're hurting me.
Then stand up.
You're hurting me.
Stand up!
I am. You're hurting me.
Nobody is hurting you.
up.
Stand up.
No. You're hurting.
It was fixed by just making her give her email address to them, that's it.
Stop. Stop.
Stop.
She was willing to give her email address.
Stand still!
Why are you doing this? Why are you? I just wanted my paper.
Sit here, stand there. Sit here, stand there. There we go.
I just
Destroy the
wanted my
backpack. Backpack destroyed.
Why is this a problem?
Zero de-escalation
Why
skills.
would I call my mom at the beginning of this?
Yes, as a cop, you will deal with difficult people, but that is why you also need some de-escalation skills. They do not have this de-escalation skills at all. And the part that bothers me, and I guess maybe it is procedure, but it does really bother me. There's no reason to suspect her of having stuff in her bag. Right? Isn't it possible to just leave her bag? You destroyed it already, but leave her belongings in the bag. Do you have a reason to search her bag? I guess because they arrest her, they feel like now we are entitled to, flip it upside down, throw everything on the ground, and look at every position you have in your bag. There was no. I think it's messed up. I don't know what the rule is, but to me the rule should really be like, do you have a suspicion of her having something in her bag? There's no reason to think she has anything in her bag that violates any laws. So yeah.
Let the thing go.
It's in Florida, by the way. Let me go back. She's trying to hold her bag.
Let the thing go. Stop it.
I didn't do anything.
Really?
Yeah, that bag you can throw away. That's it.
I didn't
Really?
What did I do?
All right, come on. Stand up. Let's go. Come on. Hey.
The cop should, if she was detained, then the cop was supposed to tell her, like, you're detained. So yeah, you do have to listen to me. You do have to give your ID.
My papers. I mean, I'm talking about my papers.
She did not tell her she's
Knock it
detained.
off!
My homework. That's my homework.
Where's your car?
Right here.
Knock it off!
No, that's my homework. My wallet. Everything.
We're gonna bring all your stuff now. Knock it off!
Hey, I need my ID. I need my wallet.
Let me see.
Knock it off!
No, that's my homework. My wallet. Everything in there.
We're gonna bring all your stuff now. Knock it off!
Hey,
After searching all her stuff.
my ID. I need my wallet.
Search her, make sure you get on.
No, I need my ID. I need my wallet.
You're gonna get everything. Calm down.
No, I need my ID. I need my wallet. It's all over
You'll
there.
get everything. Calm down.
No.
This is ridiculous.
What am I talking about?
Then you would have gotten if you listened. Let's go. Stand up and get in the
I
car.
know. I'm not getting arrested for this.
Yes, you are. Get in the car. Because now you're arrested for refusing to move, and it's telling the police officer. Get in the car. Stand up and get in the
I
car.
know. I'm not getting arrested for
Yes,
this.
you are. Get in the car.
Why am I getting arrested?
Because now you're getting arrested for refusing to move, and it's telling
You're
the
getting-
police officer.
You're getting arrested for refusing to move. And assaulting a police officer.
Get in the car.
I didn't assault.
You're
Wanna
arrested
go
for
back?
refusing to move, and it's telling the police officer. Get in the car.
Can't even speak properly, but I don't think she assaulted the police officer.
I didn't assault a police officer.
Get in.
Ma'am, you're gonna get pulled in if you don't get in, I promise you.
You're gonna get tased in 1 second.
I didn't assault a police officer. I need my backpack, please. I need my backpack, please. Hey, I
Get
need
in the
my
car.
backpack, please. Please.
She's clearly losing it, right? But it didn't have to escalate like this.
Get in.
Such a waste of
I
resources.
just wanted my paperwork. Why? Why is that such a problem? Can I please just get my papers and leave?
Calm down or you will get tased. Let me go back.
Oh. Can
She's getting tased.
I please just get my papers and leave?
There's no reason to tase her.
Can I please
There's no reason to tase her.
just get my papers and leave? Why? I just wanted to go with my mom. Why? No. I told you I was frightened. I not two men.
Let me go back.
I told you I was frightened.
I told you I was frightened. Did she assault anyone? She refused to go sit, stand here, stand there, stand here, move there, sit here. And then they arrested her. She resisted the arrest. So you were afraid of her resisting your arrest?
I not.
She was afraid. This is a confirmation for you that she's aggressive when she's resisting arrest?
Two men.
I told you we were gonna be back.
Two men on a young lady.
Not really funny to me.
It's crazy to me.
She's an animal.
All right. So this is her stuff.
Hang on, I gotta call someone.
Oh yeah, thanks.
This is her paperwork. I never want to see the lady again. I don't know.
She seems happy. I have to admit. To me, it looks like she's happy she got arrested.
It's what I need to do for
Alright.
that trespassing or whatever, but
She already knows she's trespassed. She caused an issue, so okay.
well, thank you. I apologize.
No,
That
it's
was the
okay.
cop.
She
This is
caused an
the
issue,
co-
so
on the right. That's the cop, the mom cop.
okay.
Well, thank you. I apologize.
No, it's okay.
I've never in my life seen something that crazy. But
If that is the most crazy thing you've seen in your life, I don't know.
I guess that's normal for you guys.
The officer on the right had zero de-escalation skills, zero, like a negative value of de-escalation skills. She only made it worse.
Yeah, I only saw something this crazy one other time, and it was me fighting another girl like that.
If only, wow.
Always the girls.
I'll tell you what, I will fight 3 guys his size before one girl.
She
Sure.
Here we go.
coming in.
Let's drop everything out of the bag. Invade her privacy. Put it on body cam so the entire world can see it as well.
Okay. Please! Please! Ah, these are hurting me! These are hurting me! These are hurting me, please! Can I get something off?
You have to get some names.
See, they took everything out of her bag. Open everything up.
Please! That's my ID! That's my wallet! That's my wallet!
I knew we were gonna come back here too.
Yeah.
I didn't know you stayed. I thought you left.
I was trying to pull out, and
And I
then
was
the
like-
lady came running out my door. Right
Oh, did she?
Yeah, I was like, hey, she's back. I was like, we talking? She's like, she's in there. I'm like, are you serious?
Let's take a look.
And I was just gonna hand
They are on a power trip, in my opinion. If I look at this footage, they seem to be on a power trip.
handle it, but then she started to get a little
Nah,
aggressive.
yeah.
And I'm like,
I knew I would have came right back.
yeah, no, I know. I just want to get out of here. My
And
computer.
then here,
Come
I
on,
think she sees her mom in her car driving by.
back, my mom. Please, I just want my backpack.
I thought there was another one right there. Oh, I didn't. Get back in there. Go. She was freaking non-stop.
Can I leave? Hello? Am I being arrested? For what? For trespassing after I'll go. I never said.
Wait. For trespassing after I told you you had to leave. You will be trespassed is what you said. You didn't tell her she is trespassed. So I don't think that, yeah. That will not hold. You did tell her to leave, but you didn't tell her you are now trespassing. The plan was to trespass her after she got the documents, and you know that the documents were going to be ready in 2 minutes. Even if she just stayed at that door. Imagine what would have happened if she would have stayed in that position holding the door open for 2 more minutes. That would have been the end of the world, right?
I was your resisting police. I did violence. What do you mean?
Violence.
I hit you. I didn't even touch you. Can I please call my family? No, please. No, can I please call my dad? Please, it's his birthday today. I can't miss this, please. I don't want to get arrested. I don't want to go back to jail. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to jail.
Go back to jail. She's been in jail before, but she's clearly having a mental breakdown.
Please don't make me go back to jail. I want to go. Please. Please, where's my backpack? I need my backpack. I need my mom. No. Mom, my mom's right there. 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 Mom.
Yeah, I do believe that when this happened, when she's like, my mom is here, and she kind of feels like, now you will let me go because my mom is here. Yeah, it's a clear sign that she does think that they can like easily save her. When cops have decided to arrest you, it's really difficult to convince them to let you go. So yeah, like there is definitely valid criticism for her as well, I will admit, but it did not have to escalate like this. We're going to watch another video after this one where the guy ended up getting killed. So
My mom's right there. She's in that Jeep right there. My mom's in the Jeep right there. Please, please, my mom's in the Jeep right there. She'll take me right now. Please, please, my mom's in the Jeep.
this one, I think maybe the majority of people, no, I'm pretty sure the majority of people will disagree with me and say, she deserved it. I don't agree. I think this
Right there, Mom!
didn't have to escalate like this.
Mom, please, they're gonna arrest me. Mom, please. What do you mean, Mom? Mom, please, please, Mom, no, Mom, no, Mom. Hey, if I don't know what you're gonna take. Mom, please.
Yeah.
You're all gonna burn.
Oh, I definitely get the criticism about her. Like, this is not going to help.
And good luck. I wish you all the best. Do you want it? Get me out of here! See, Dina, you Steve, you demon! No! I'm your door! Who's your door? I said you broke my door. You break it, you didn't take it. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful?
Listen, no more fighting, all right? Or you're gonna have more charges and you're gonna stay in jail longer.
Why am I going to jail?
Let's go. No more fighting. Let's go.
I wanna go to
Come on. You'll get out. You'll get out today if you don't fight.
You're gonna get more charges if you don't
The faster you get there, the faster you get out. As soon as you get out, get out. We're gonna put them in the front. We gotta speed up. We're gonna take those off and put them in the front, all right? We're gonna put them in the front, right?
Yeah, she does very easily switch between singing and being calm, and then yeah, definitely she has issues. Yeah,
We're taking them off. Hang on. Stand up. You gotta stand up.
but I stand
Yep.
by my
You gotta
opinion
stand up.
that it didn't
gotta
have to escalate like
stand
this.
up.
Well, obviously, she could have done a lot of things to prevent it from escalating like this. But as a cop, you need some de-escalation skills as well. See
Hang
how
on, hang on.
much he is really enjoying it, but see how much time is being wasted.
No, you gotta put them in the front. We're gonna put them in the back. Where do you want them? Oh, stop. It's not tight. Nope. It's not tight.
There's even now, I don't think there's any reason to believe that she's going to be violent with anyone.
All right, hang on. All right, hang on. Okay. You got it? It is not tight. If I can get my finger in here, it's cool. Okay.
You didn't even try to put your finger through it. Okay, watch your head.
Come on, get up in here, all right? Come on. Sit right in the corner. All the way over.
Right, sit in.
She was charged with trespassing, even though that doesn't feel right, in my opinion, when they said, we're going to trespass you. Like, the idea was to say, hey, from now on you're going, like, you need to trespass her. Tell her, you're now trespassing. I don't think that's what they told her when she was standing at the door and said, you need to get out. It was just a command to get out. She wasn't told that she was detained. So I think they made some errors in procedure wise. All right.